gonna touch you in so many places. I'ma get the back of your knees wet.
I opened up myself to the possibility of a person rather than a gender.
If he likes men, then that's his business, and I think he should be able to do that.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a...
I never thought I'd hear this, but people are saying Jamie Foxx got on his knees for Clive Davis, literally. And at first, I thought it was just another wild rumor. But then I started digging, and honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. So let's talk about it. So Clive Davis just passed away at the age of 94, and you know the bloggers were patiently waiting for this moment. Because here's the thing, while Clive was still breathing and you tried to say anything negative about him, you'd get shut down quick. But now, the floodgates are wide open, and all his dirty laundry is getting aired out, including those rumors about Jamie Foxx. So according to some blind items that just went viral, Jamie was allegedly one of Clive's boy toys back in the day. Now we all know about Clive's special relationship with Diddy, but industry insiders who've been around for some time will tell you this didn't start with Diddy. Allegedly, Clive used to prey on young male artists since the 80s, and apparently he had a taste for black men. There were even rumors about Clive pressuring Luther Vandross to do some favors in exchange for a record deal. As for Diddy, people are saying Diddy got on his knees for Clive so Clive would give him money to start Bad Boy Entertainment.
So Clive Davis is over Arista, which is over Diddy's Bad Boy records. Now, rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994, and that's how Bad Boy Records came about. So that would make Clive Davis Diddy's mentor, right? And what they share in common is that both of their artists mysteriously end up unalive. Now, the rumor about Diddy getting on his knees for Clive in order to get Bad Boy would just be a rumor had Clive not come out the closet a few years ago. In 2013, Clive Davis released a memoir called The Soundtrack of My Life. In that memoir, an 80-year-old Clive Davis, at the time, this was in 2013, he admitted to being bisexual.
Now, Clive was married twice, both times to women. However, after his second marriage failed, he said he opened himself up to being with a man.
I was only turning to bisexuality after my second marriage failed, so that it was not an issue through my life. Neither of my marriages were affected. I was totally attracted to women. When the marriage failed in the mid-'80s, I opened myself up to the possibility that I could have a relationship with a man.
Yeah, okay. You don't just wake up one day after being a straight male your whole life and you decide to open yourself up to dating a dude. It sounds like Clive was in the closet and he didn't want to admit it. And based on industry rumors that have been circulating for years, Clive was hooking up with young male artists even before his divorce was finalized. And that brings me to Jamie Foxx. So Jamie and Clive first crossed paths sometime in the early to mid 2000s, right around when Jamie was blowing up off Ray and his Unpredictable album. At that time, Clive was throwing all those invite-only parties, and Jamie just happened to be on the guest list as his music career took off. Clive then continued to invite Jamie to his annual pre-Grammy gala, as well as his infamous Grammy after-parties. And then there was that viral moment at Clive's 2018 pre-Grammy party, where Jamie showed up with Katie Holmes. Clive got on stage and started joking about how Katie kept trying to leave before he even introduced Jamie. The press went crazy over this because Jamie and Katie had been trying to keep their relationship on the down low. They even arrived separately at the party and didn't walk the red carpet together. But then Clive got up there and decided to put them on blast in front of everyone. And honestly, looking back at this moment now, I wonder if Clive was jealous that Jamie brought Katie. Maybe he felt some type of way because he had other plans for Jamie at that after party. Now, this rumor wouldn't be easy to dismiss if it weren't for all the other stuff we heard about Jamie. First of all, he was a friend of Diddy for years. Not only that, but he actually used to record Diddy's parties back in the day. So you know Jamie had to be on Clive's radar for years.
But at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got in. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is...
By the way, Jamie also mentioned that Nick Cannon slept on his couch when he was 13.
Like this. Watch who benefited from it. Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch.
Wow.
Get out of 13 years old. He'd be in one part of the house He's like, can I, nigga, go back in there. You can't, the fuck back in there. You can't come in here. And he be like this, right? He slept on the couch.
And it's stuff like this that creeps me out. Being gay or bi is one thing, but when they start messing with young people, that's the part we can't ignore. And you know how Diddy said in that other interview that he used to wake up with Usher when he was 10 and wrestle over the Frosted Flakes? And then you remember the same thing probably happened to Diddy when he was starting out, and Clive took him under his wing. It's like a vicious cycle where these men get victimized and then become perpetrators themselves. Now let's circle back to Jamie. In April 2023, just months before Cassie dropped her lawsuit against Diddy and got the snowball rolling, Jamie suffered a mystery medical emergency that left him in a coma. He barely made it, and when he finally recovered, rumors started flying that Diddy had Jamie poisoned to keep him from talking about those party tapes. Former celeb bodyguard Big Homie CC then went on the Piers Morgan show and pointed out that Jamie himself said that he fell into a coma after someone on his team gave him a pill for his headache.
There have been rumors circulating online that Diddy may have poisoned Jamie Foxx, which caused his 2023 hospitalization. In his Netflix show, he compared Combs to the devil in revealing his near-death experience after a brain bleed and stroke. He said, I say this all the time, I saw the tunnel, I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. I thought, shit, have I gone to the wrong place? I looked at the end of the tunnel and I thought I saw the devil saying, come on, or was that Puffy? I'm effing around, but if that was Puffy and a flaming bottle of Johnson, and no, I'm just kidding, I think that you have taken that to be a not too oblique reference to the fact that he's suggesting he may too have been poisoned.
Jamie Foxx said out of his mouth that his partner handed him an Advil, and after he took that Advil, he woke up 22 days later.
And during all this time while Diddy's trial was in the news, not one person in the media wanted to touch Clive Davis. Clive was the one who funded, enabled, and protected Diddy for years, but his name wasn't mentioned once in court, and that tells you who was really pulling the strings. Now, I also want to go back to Clive's bisexuality, because it's been alleged that Jamie Foxx also swings both ways. There were even rumors about Jamie hosting these men-only naked basketball games for his industry buddies. Jamie actually got asked about it in an interview once years ago, but that interview has been scrubbed from the internet like it never existed. But fast forward to all that mess with Diddy, and suddenly this TikToker pops up claiming her mom used to be close with Jamie back in the day, and mom allegedly knew all about these basketball games. And she even showed a photo of her mom and Jamie hanging out back in the 90s.
So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx. Like, if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face, it's like a haha joke, because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood. And he used to have these things called butt naked basketball games, okay? He would invite over a lot of like Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only. And they would be like, oh, we're just gonna get naked and play basketball. I was like, oh, haha, let's get naked and play basketball together, which is weird. And this happened in the 90s. So a lot of your like favorite celebrities were there, including someone who may or may not been married to someone who was drinking that lemonade. If you want to know like who was probably at these games, just look at like who P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around for years, especially the super successful ones.
But it's not just random TikTokers talking about this. Cat Williams spilled the same tea about Jamie Foxx years ago, and he even claimed that Jamie hooked up with his label artist, Marcus Anthony.
I know all the comedians and actors' secrets. Who's gay? Jamie Foxx. I can only say it because I can tell you the name of the dude he fucked. His name is Marcus Anthony. He's the only dude signed to Jamie Foxx's label. Check it out. And then Twitter the dude and ask him to see if he don't say yes. The dude told me backstage at a show and told me I could bring him on stage and air it out.
But when Marcus was later asked about these allegations, he immediately denied everything. But pay attention to his body language because he didn't sound too convincing.
Last week, Cat Williams now is in LA, and he is at a comedy show in LA, and someone is recording in the audience the show, which is then posted on the internet. In that clip of his show, Cat Williams says Jamie Foxx is having sex with Marcus Anthony from Fresno, who is signed to his label. Not only did he say that, he said, you're the one that told him.
Right. Unbelievable. He even named a specific location where you guys were at
I think it was
a
a
show.
backstage.
Backstage at
Right.
a show and made it that
Right.
intimate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, I am not gay. Let's just say that off the bat. Jamie Foxx is not gay. We have never had any kind of interaction. Jamie Foxx is like a big brother to me, a mentor to me. So, second lie was him saying that I was engaged in the act with Jamie Foxx is another lie. So I mean, his whole the way he approached it, it didn't even sound believable if you listen to it. It was like a bad joke that went bad, and it just didn't work out. Now, how he know my name, I don't even understand.
But here's where it gets wild. Apparently, Marcus wasn't the only one. Jamie's other rumored boy toy, Tyron Turner, recently appeared on The Art of Dialogue, and when asked about his relationship with Jamie, he claimed they were just friends. But I don't know. His body language looked very similar to how Marcus Anthony was acting in that radio interview when they asked him about Kat.
Like that. So, me and Jamie have been like, you know, brothers and best friends for like years. So what people don't understand is that we do a lot of business together. So you may have seen us a lot around, you know, we probably at the house. So you know how it go when you dealing with people want to throw the gay rumor. It's always somebody always gotta be gay in the world. Like, but you know, hey, I know what I you know what I'm saying? I know what I like. So I'm like, we in a different world. Like, there's nothing wrong with being gay.
I honestly never thought Tyron was into men that way until he opened his mouth and tried to explain it. Also, did you catch that he didn't directly deny the rumor about hooking up with Jamie? He just said they were friends and spent a lot of time together. So now that these blind items popped up about Jamie and Clive Davis, I honestly don't know what to believe. I think you really can't put anything past these Hollywood people. But let me know what you think. Do you believe Jamie really did some things with Clive? Drop your comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.